Alright. See if we can't wrap this up this afternoon. So I can move on to other things, man. Continue. I think where we left off was try not to get eaten by
I just sent you the coordinates.
this dude. Not quite sure what we gotta do here to make it out of here yet. Alright, so this is where we get started, and I know better now than to waste ammo on this dude. At least I don't think I need to waste ammo. So the big thing is don't get
I don't have
caught.
time to deal with this.
Because this seems to be scripted. Because he's gonna like tear down the wall here in a second. So that's not gonna work.
Give me a goddamn break.
Okay. Nope. I feel like I'm just making a circle right now. Pretty sure we just did a circle. Okay. We're not out of the
Everything
woods.
all right, Leon?
Yeah. I'm good.
No, we're not good.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Grey Stark. The orphanage is the entrance.
Is this modded Skyrim? Absolutely, this is modded
What is
Skyrim.
Ark?
I'm not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
I'm glad you recognize this for what it is. Modded Skyrim. Alright. I hope I got this, Gray. I really want to wrap this up. I'm hoping this is the stream, man.
It hasn't changed.
Gun shop Kendo. Something's about to happen. Bam! Rawr! Have I ever played Outward? Asks Sergio. Yep, years ago. Looking forward to Outward 2. Sometime this year. I'm ignoring all the early access stuff.
Terminate. My fucking daughter. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Those fucking things outside. What they did to us.
I'm so sorry.
If you think this is House of the Dead 2, then it's House of the Dead 2. If you think this is Skyrim remastered, it's Skyrim remastered. If you think this is modded Minecraft, this is modded Minecraft. It's whatever you want it to be. Strap in and hang out. I don't give a shit what game you think I'm playing. If 1 and 1 is 3 for you, go for it. Is it a new shotgun? It is a new shotgun, and I don't have the space for it. Power. It's not better than the one I have. It requires a firm grip to keep its power in check. I know exactly what that feels like. Every single morning when I get up out of bed, a firm grip is the only thing keeping it in check. Oh, conveniently they give me storage and stuff up ahead. Alright. The ability to sell. Definitely want to. Do I want to sell any of this stuff? I don't think I want to. I have so much ammo, I should probably burn some of it up. Except I can't. Can I go back there and grab that shotgun really quick? Yep. Sell that bad boy. There is no such thing as objective, Cheyenne, unless, here's the thing. In order to have an objective point of view about something, you must be an expert in that subject. So if someone is just a player of games, they don't have an objective viewpoint about games. They have a subjective viewpoint of games. If you want to have an objective viewpoint about games, you have to be able to have developed games and be an expert. Let me give you a perfect example because we use this all the time on the stream. I cannot, in any circumstance, have an objective opinion on anything related to astrophysics, dentistry, F1 racing. I could name 100 topics off the top of my head within which I have no objective opinion because I lack the expertise in those fields to have an objective opinion. If I am nothing more than a spectator, then I fail the qualifications to have an objective opinion about the subject at hand. I must be an expert on that. If someone plays games and that's all they do and they're an armchair developer, they lose the right to have an objective opinion. They don't have an objective opinion. They haven't met that barrier of entry. In order to be an objective reviewer, someone who's allowed to inject objective opinion, they must be a game developer, a game publisher, or someone with expertise in the game industry. Similarly, if you're going to claim that your opinion on films is objective, then you must be an expert, demonstrably so, on the subject at hand. You can't just say, I'm a film critic. No. What is your background? What allows you to critique films objectively? Do you have a degree? Did you work in the film industry? Blah, blah, blah. You say that you did it for money. That gives you the authority to have an objective opinion on films. 99.9% of the people who come into chat and bitch about a video game don't have any authoritative, demonstrable experience within the game development space. Therefore, they cannot have objective opinions on games. So, yes, if you're going to review something and have what you claim is objective points of view, you have to have demonstrable experience, and most people don't. And my alarm is going off, which means I gotta go outside and turn off my hard-boiled eggs, because I was boiling some eggs here. Where is that police thing? I'll be right back. All right. But if in order for someone's So here's the thing. Anytime I ask someone to prove to me that they have demonstrable experience, no one ever can. If you and you're claiming, do you have a public, and I don't know if you do, I'm asking this as someone who is just saying for the sake of argument. If I click on your bio and I go to your website, I go to your Twitch account, I don't see any information about you. And you're claiming, and this is the issue, you're claiming that you have expertise as someone who did this for money and someone who has a degree in something. You're claiming you have this experience, and I cannot instantly see proof of your degree or proof of your expertise. I click on your name right now, Shansku, and all I see is an empty Twitch page with 10 followers, and the About page has no information. All it says is streaming Dune Awakening. It has no outbound links to anything. So to play devil's advocate here, if you wanted me to take you seriously and you wanted me to take your opinion seriously, you would need to show me instantly, immediately, that you are someone who has an authoritative take on the subject with demonstrable proof in an easily, immediately recognizable format. Right now, you don't have anything. So you have a 6-year-old Twitch account. That's awesome. But when I click on your Twitch account, none of what you're saying to me about how you're someone who has a degree in film studies and, someone who did this for money and blah, 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 blah. Um, Web Archive doesn't do me any good either. Um, like, as an example, I have a website that I've had since 2008, and that website has links to hundreds of articles that I've published, books that I have written, public presentations that I have given. Like a web archive, I mean, okay, the web archive, that kind of can help. But at the same time, like, I'm saying this for the purposes of proving your point. If you want me to take you seriously, I shouldn't have to go look up on a web archive somewhere to find your relevant expertise to know that your comment in my comment section is something that I'm supposed to take seriously. And that's what I'm getting at. When someone comes into my chat and they start leaving comments like they are an expert, and I click on their name and they have no demonstrable proof that they are who they say they are, right? Like we had a guy come into chat uh, about a month ago claiming that he was a I don't need your LinkedIn. What I'm saying is that if you, as a commenter, wanted me to take you seriously, I would need to be able to immediately click on your Twitch channel, and on your Twitch channel, you would have a outbound link to your LinkedIn page, to your published articles, to your portfolio, to all the places where your expertise is shown, as I do on my information. Like you can click through all of my links and you will eventually wind up at a website which shows you all of my public presentations, all the books that I've published, all of the games that I've worked on, everything I've done because I have been a public facing, right, a digital footprint. I have been on the internet making a living since 2008. So everything I've done since 2008 is on the internet, publicly verifiable, and immediately at the click of a button verifiable by people. All they have to do is the due diligence to click the link trail. And so I have yet to find a single person who comes into my chat claiming that what they have as expertise is actual expertise. The exception to that is a guy about a month ago who came into my chat when I was playing Fallout 4 and said he was a casting agent for the Fallout Shelter TV show, and I blew him off because I thought he was blowing smoke up my ass. And I was like, whatever, dude. If you're actively recruiting for the show, here's my face, whatever. And then 10 minutes later, I get an email from the guy going, hey, I know you say you don't like filling out applications, but I really am this casting agent. Here's our website. if you ever feel like you want to put your name in the hat. And I was like, hey, fair enough. Like, he actually demonstratively, within 10 minutes of me calling him out on the chat, had sent me an email with all the information. And I was like, okay, you're actually a legit person. 99.9% of the people who come into my chat ranting and raving about how they hate this game, and this game is stupid, and this game sucks, and this game is slop garbage, and Bethesda sucks, and Ubisoft sucks, and Ubislop, and blah, 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 blah. They're just people playing games. And that's it. They're not people who have any sort of authority in the space to be claiming that their objective opinion is fact, which is the discussion we had in that video that got published earlier today. Anyway, if you do have a film background and everything, Cheyenne, definitely put that shit out in your portfolio. Don't hide that shit. Like, brag about that shit. All of your experience is vital to proving you are somebody who is, you know, if you have accomplishments in life, flex that shit. Who cares if it's in Polish? Like, if you have verifiable verifiable demonstrable proof and things that you have done in life that you're proud and flex that shit. Put it up on your portfolio. Tomfoolery, you still have to finish RE9, but wanted to stay and say hello to Renal, the beautiful people, Yes, we're going to hopefully wrap this up today. Depends on how much I get sidetracked this afternoon. I was also cooking eggs earlier. Yeah, the guy we farmed the clip from was just an idiot. The first guy asked the question, and I get asked the question 5 or 6 times during every stream, and I always ask people the same question. Every single time someone asks me, hey, Renfail, is this game worth it? I always ask the same question. How old are you? Every single time. How old are you? Is he gonna chuck that at me? Because the moment someone tells me they're an adult, or they're 25, 27, 32, 33, whatever, I always give the exact same answer. If you're old enough to be an adult, and you're old enough to have adult money, it doesn't matter what I say. If it looks fun, and you have money, and it's disposable income, go play it, have fun.
Bastards like you.
Don't let my opinion dictate whether or not you're going to enjoy something. Nor anybody. And nobody's opinion should change that. You should make up your own mind and spend your own money. And parry when the enemy attacks. Okay, now what? Am I supposed to shoot his heart, maybe? I mean, I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm waiting to see if I missed that time. Are you shitting me? Load. Get up on him.
Done, you son of a bitch.
I totally clicked the thing to, like, parry and it didn't work, damn it. Get up and get away, bro.
Not yet. stop you as many times as I have to.
All right. Rifle ammo. I could have sworn I saw some more over here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Machine gun ammo. Alright, we need to head in a different direction. What would be their answer if they weren't an adult? They wouldn't be able to give an answer because adults, non-adults are not allowed to watch my streams. Hey, football anthems, fuck off. We're gonna immediately ban you for being stupid and not saying anything worthy of the chat. Yeah, my streams are set to adult only. So it's a rhetorical question. What it's called is farming engagement. Speaking of which, as an example, you can't even join chat on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube unless you are 18 plus. But it is a rhetorical question. We know for a fact that everybody in chat is an adult.
Made it. I'm at the orphanage, Sherry. There's not much left of it. Heading underground to look for Grace.
Understood.
Man, I don't have that many shotgun shells. Nothing like a good sneeze. Alright, I need to... The body armor is nice, man. Alright, we gotta head downstairs. Oh, you can beat this game in 2 hours or less. The speedrunners have already done it. There's achievements in the, There are achievements in the official achievement listing for to beat this game under like 2 hours on all the various difficulties. And the value of a game has nothing to do with how long the game is. The value is what kind of entertainment you get out of it. We've already done this before. We've done the math on this. We've already showed the math in various videos. Gaming is the cheapest form of entertainment that exists in 2026, apart from using your own imagination. So it doesn't matter if it's a 10-hour game or a 50-hour game or a 100-hour game, you're still getting per hour of entertainment, it breaks down to pennies per hour for the most, in the most case. Not every case, but the value has nothing to do with the monetary value of the amount of hours you play. It's the entertainment value that you get. Some people can get entertainment out of 2 hours. Other people can get entertainment out of 100 hours. It just depends on the person. I will not be doing to a speedrun. No. I am not a huge fan of these types of games. I did this just because I wanted to try something different. It was an interesting thing. I'll probably end up close around 15 hours or so. Have no problems with the money I spent whatsoever because I was entertained for the whole time. What's that? I need scrap. How much money you want to bet this shit's gonna fall on me when I go across? I've played enough games to know how this works. I've seen enough movies. Here we go. What'd I tell you? Yeah, to go to the movies these days just for one person is 40, 50 bucks depending on transport. You know, to spend $50 on a game is nothing. How did he come back?
Seriously.
Oh, it's a plant. I thought it was that dude. Told you this was coming down. One-way tickets.
I guess this is my stop.
Where are we going? Doors are shut. Doors are shut. Yep, played Skull and Bones when it came out, and briefly. It's not really something I was wanting to do a ton of time into. I prefer to have an avatar that I play with, not a ship. Same reason I don't really get a ton of enjoyment out of EVE Online. Are we supposed to go up and over or something here? Alright, I'm obviously missing something. The fuck am I missing here? Windrose is a completely different game than Skull and Bones, though. Skull and Bones is a ship primary action adventure game. Windrose is a crafting survival game that happens to have a pirate theme. So Windrose is more like Enshrouded, Valheim, and Minecraft than anything else. So it has nothing to do. Every time I see someone compare it to Skull and Bones, I'm like, it has nothing to do with Skull and Bones. Alright, I am at a loss here. Wait, hang on, what's this? The fuck am I supposed to go here? Aha! Gray says on the second run you can do unlimited ammo. Oh, that's nice. Dude, I've got 269 rounds for this bad boy.
BSA left something behind. It just keeps going.
That's what she said.
Finally reached the bottom. one very deep hole.
Sounds like your mom. What the fuck? Piss off, little plant. Well, they're knocking all my body armor out, which is not cool. Damn it. How do I know where those fuckers are to avoid getting hit? Because they're just really wearing down my body armor every single time. I haven't figured out a way to see. Smile. Yeah, I can't see shit in here though is the problem. Oh, my fucking flashlight was off for some reason. However, they have toasted my power armor. Everything in here looks like a fucking vine, man. Like, oh, that right there, that right there. How do I? Ah! I saw it at the last second. That one I saw, but that one doesn't have like a flower head. Oh yeah, it does. That's another one right there. Fuck. Yeah, I may have to turn something up because I can't see shit down in here. Those are definitely more of them. Told ya. Ow! I don't know what I just squashed. Ah.
stubborn meat, aren't you? Time to burn you up from the roots.
Boom shakalaka!
This must be it.
All right. Knock knock.
Sherry, I found some kind of massive facility.
What do you think it is?
I'm seeing supplies with the logos of the usual suspects.
Well, whatever it is, clearly wasn't meant to be found.
Yeah. You're telling me.
Camera. Can't remember. Hang on. Light quality or something. Light quality setting. I don't know that I have such a setting, Gray. Because brightness, just leads me to the normal stuff. I don't see any sort of light quality settings. Yeah. Scrap. Give me shotgun ammo, please. Those are probably meant to be blown up. Please let me re-up my body armor. Yes. Buy a whole bunch of shotgun shells. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna buy ammo of all types. That thing is as modded as I can get it. That thing is also as modded as I can get it. Let's do this one. I want firepower. Okay. I remember trying Amnesia the Bunker and I didn't care for it. It didn't feel polished enough for me when I tried it. I think I tried a demo of it. I hear a bobblehead. Oh, there it is.